Today we're going to take the RockSolid Diamond Coat. We're going to take this old linoleum table. We're going to turn it into a metallic table. This is just an old laminate table. We took a router to the edge just to ease it over so that when we pour the polycurene on here, it can float over the edge. We're just going to let it drip off, and then once it cures most of the way, we'll take a knife and we'll come and cut off all the drips. And we're going to go ahead and sand this with 80 grit sandpaper to rough up the surface, and then we'll put the polycurene on top of it. We just got done sanding the table with the 80 grit sandpaper. We sanded the sides as well as the top and where we routed edge to make sure it's nice and smooth. We wiped off all the dust with just a tack cloth just to make sure it was dust free. We have the RockSolid Diamond Coat. One kit's plenty to do a table like this, along with the Cherry Bomb metallic tint, where we're going to go for a red color. We're going to go ahead and coat it. Take about 6 hours to cure, and probably about a day before you really want to use it. We got the diamond coat down in the Cherry Bomb. You left a little kind of a pattern in here. You can see as it cures, it kind of self-levels, and that pattern will somewhat go away. So the more aggressive you go with the pattern, the better it'll look in the end. It'll kind of all flow together, so you won't see these brush lines or these splatters as much, but you still will see them. So it'll kind of give it a cool effect. As this self-levels, the product will actually roll over the edges that we routed, kind of drip off around. So you want to make sure you have plastic around the edges. And then once it sets up, you know, there'll actually be drips down here. And you know, before it cures fully, when it's still soft, you can actually just take a knife and you can go across the bottom and score it, and that will get rid of all that, so you have a nice smooth finish. Alright, we let the table dry overnight. You can see it looks awesome, nice and hard. Wild clinched their playoff spot last night, so we thought it would be fitting to put a Wild logo on the table. We're going to use the same product, the RockSolid Diamond Coat Clear. We don't need a mixing bucket this time. We can actually just mix it up in the pouch. We'll cut it open and just pour it on the table and brush it around. And we'll let it cure another day, and then we'll put it back in use. Alright, we got our table done, we got the clear coat on, it's ready to be put back in use. We used one diamond coat kit, we split it in half. Half of it we used for the metallic, half of it we used for the clear once we put our logo down, and it's ready to go. So for $89 for the kit and another $30 for the tin, You could have a brand new kitchen island, table, whatever. Each kit will do about 125 square feet total. So take that into account when you're looking at your island or your table or your workbench or whatever you may want to use, and send us pictures.